We noted a very strange similarity in the behavior, the conduct, the body language of Peter Strzok and Rod Rosenstein that has nothing to do with obstruction of justice. Please watch the body language from these two separate men as they testify. Look at this. Both Strzok and Rosenstein looking like some sort of insolent schoolboys, wiggling, squirming around in their chairs. It is just very strange, to say the very least. And the smirks, you can't buy that at any of the finest stores anywhere. Joining me now, Gina Loudon, political analyst, member of the President's Media Advisory Board, Dom Giordano, radio talk show host on Philadelphia's WPHT. Good to have you both with us. Let me start, Gina, with you. I mean, Rod Rosenstein bouncing up in a chair, Strzok sitting there. I don't know what all of that was about. These are strange folks involved at the top levels of the Justice and FBI.
Yeah. Well, Lou, as you know, I can't diagnose someone I have never seen clinically, but I would tell you that looking at them with my background in psychology and knowing that they both still work for the FBI, I hope that they are keeping up with their psychological assessments, because something is very amiss here. The energy that they have to do that, in body language terms, what that is, Lou, is that they have too much energy inside of them. They don't know what to do. They can't throw their hands up in the air and panic, right? They can't run out of the room. So there's just energy boiling over in them, probably from nervousness or something that they may be hiding, and that's why you see all these bizarre jerks and gestures.
Maybe that's why they put spies in the Trump campaign, Dom, to give them another outlet.
Yeah. Well, Lou, you know Gina's background in psychology, mine's education. If I had Strzok in front of me in a classroom, it's not extra energy. This guy's smirk is just smugness, arrogance. Yeah. Not just toward Trump, but toward the American people. That's what he was bubbling over with. That's what he couldn't wait to get into it with these Congress people.
Let me turn to, this is one for you to analyze, Gina. Chuck Schumer says the president should cancel his meeting. Let's take a look at this quote from Schumer. Suddenly the talking points, the overriding talking point of the Democrats, this quote from Schumer. President Trump should cancel his meeting with Vladimir Putin until Russia takes demonstrable and transparent steps to prove that we won't interfere in future, that they won't interfere in future elections. Glad handing with Vladimir Putin on the heels of these indictments would be an insult to our democracy. Well, you know, all of the arrogance isn't reserved for the Justice Department and the FBI leadership, is it?
No, sir. The insult to our democracy, and that's, by the way, a Republican democracy. But anyway, the insult to our democratic republic right now is what happened today with Rosenstein, exactly as you have pointed out your entire show. And you know what, Lou, your anger is very righteous. You have millions of Americans behind you who see that this is a threat to our national security. And if this wasn't discussed with our president beforehand, which I can't imagine it was when he's getting ready for this meeting with Putin, then I can't see how this isn't tantamount to treason. We'll have to watch and see. And I certainly don't know all the policies and procedures, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me. This doesn't look like that this was handled well at all, and I think Rosenstein needs to be fired, and perhaps worse. That's the insult to our democracy.
Dom, your thoughts? You get the last word.
Lou, the timing of this, I mean, to Gina's point, the timing of it, to do it today and then to have this, it takes away Strzok from the front page, but it also puts the president in this position with Putin where he can't go in fresh and go after him on these things. It weakens him, it diminishes him, exactly. And then all they have is to say, don't meet with him. The timing is incredibly suspect.
Yeah, suspect, and it is also, everyone's ignoring the last administration. Obama's administration at least recognized they were passive as always on everything, did nothing, but at least they put in writing the expression that the United States could interpret a cyber attack as an act of war and respond accordingly. You know, something needs to be said well beyond this. We've reached this point where everybody thinks it's about putting together a phrase or what the president says or what some official says. Action counts, and luckily we have a president who is a man of action. Gina, great to have you with us. Good to see you.
Great to be
Tom,
with
good
you,
to
Lou.
see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank
both
you,
of
Lou.
We appreciate it very much.